Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome back to another word of encouragement from T Speaks. I am coming out of Psalms 34 for the whole week. That is going to be where we are rooted in this week. And today's encouragement is starting from verse 1 through verse 4. Verse 4 actually spoke to me on this weekend, and not only this weekend, but a couple of weeks ago as well. The scripture came up, and after getting it on Saturday, I understand not that I didn't understand the meaning of it behind it then, but I understand the meaning coming from it now, after taking a moment to actually take it in. So our word of encouragement for today is titled, Take a Moment to Enjoy the Moment, or take a moment to embrace the moment. However you want to take that moment, whatever you do with that moment, just make sure you embrace the moment, make sure you take in the moment, make sure you enjoy the moment, make sure you're not rushing. So it's coming from yesterday, or stemming from yesterday, where I was late for church. And I'm not the only one that was late. Sorry, y'all, for putting y'all out there. But I'm not the only one that was late. Like, it seemed like everybody was running behind yesterday. But it didn't mean that service wasn't going to go according to how God wanted it to go. It didn't mean that we were off track on His timing. It simply meant that He wanted us to slow down and take a moment to actually take in the moment that we were in. So even though we were running behind, even though things didn't look according to plan at first, even though it didn't look like how we expected it to look at first, it didn't mean that it wasn't going to go according to the plan of God. It didn't mean that it wasn't going to go how He wanted it to go. To me, I say it a lot. I've said it all last week. I'm in a season of, do you trust me? With God. He's testing my trust. So that took me back to that. And taking in the moment allows Him to know that you trust Him. Taking in the moment allows Him to know that you're going to do things according to His plan. You're not going to rush things. You're not going to try to get somewhere before you're supposed to be there. You're not going to try to get somewhere quicker than what He wants you to be there. So I just want to encourage you on this morning to take a moment. Just take a moment. Even if it's a moment of you taking in some deep breaths and blowing them out. Even if it's a moment of you sitting in your car, maybe 2 to 3 minutes. Maybe 5 minutes. 2 to 5 minutes. Even if it's just a moment of you taking that time to yourself, a moment of you journaling, maybe a moment of you listening to your favorite song, whatever that moment may look like for you, don't be afraid to take a moment. And I'm going to say we as moms, dads too, but we as moms, we tend to rush and we tend to want everything according to plan. I have a calendar, and everything on my calendar is written out. Well, I have to change one of my appointments on my calendar, and that lets me know, it takes me back, like I said, to taking a moment. Had I taken a moment to say, okay, am I doing too much all at one time, or like, what is this going to look like? Had I taken a moment then, I wouldn't have said, okay, let me go ahead and schedule this, and this, and go ahead and get it on the calendar. Had I taken a moment to consult with Him, had I taken a moment to even say, is this too much at one time? Had I taken a moment when the doctor called me to say, hey, we have such and such appointment coming up, is that going to be good for you? Me rushing, trying to get off the phone, me rushing, trying to get back to work, or whatever it is that I was doing in that moment, I was rushing, and I didn't take a moment to go back and look at the calendar to say, okay, what do I have? I didn't take a moment to go back or even think and meditate. So I needed to stop and take a moment. Had I stopped to take that moment when I was supposed to take that moment, I wouldn't have to go back and change. But that's the beauty of God. That's the beauty of the Lord's timing. That's the beauty of his grace that he provides us. That's the beauty of all of that, because of what he provides us, because of how he allows us to even stop and think, or even look back and say, okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but the next time I'll know. That's the beauty of him in general. So take a moment. Take a moment. I encourage you to leave in the comments a comment about how you will be taking a moment. A comment about how you will be enjoying your moment. A comment about how you will not be rushing. Maybe you're taking a walk and you want to walk at a certain pace, but he wants you to slow down. Maybe you're journaling and you think that you're supposed to be journaling one thing, but you need to take a moment and hear what he has to say. Maybe it's you getting to work. Maybe you have to get up a few minutes earlier to take a moment to actually enjoy the moment. I started getting up a half an hour earlier, so that way I can take a moment. I have to get up earlier, but I don't have to rush. I can enjoy the moment. I can take that moment to take in the moment. And it allows me that time to spend with him that I need to give him first thing in the morning. When we rush, we don't have the time that is due to him. When we rush, we don't have that time to sit and actually spend with him. And when we rush, it makes it seem like we're rushing his timing. Instead of taking a moment. Take a moment to take a few deep breaths. Whatever it is that you plan to do to take your moment, share with us in the comments so that we can take moments together. I encourage you to take a moment. Just take a moment. Give him the thanks, give him the praise, exalt him, give him the honor that is due to him. And through doing that, he will know that you honor him. He will know that you're grateful for him. He will know that you're thankful. He will know that you appreciate. All you have to do is take a moment. I love you all and enjoy your day. Happy Monday.